Let's consider this question on joint variation. The load with a crane. Please pay attention. Let's consider this question on joint variation. The load which a crane can lift is directly proportional to the load mass and inversely proportional to the height through which the load is to be lifted. Okay? If a load of 40 ton and mass 175 kg is lifted through a height of 70 meter, what load will be carried through height 50 meter given the mass as 260 kg? Okay? Now, I want you to pay attention to the question. The first statement there is that a load which a crane can lift is directly proportional to the load mass. Okay? So let's represent the load. Let's represent the load as L. The load is directly proportional to the load mass. Okay? That is directly proportional to the mass of the load. Are you getting it? Okay? And inversely proportional to the height. Okay, inversely proportional to the height. Let's represent this as height. So that is the mathematical representation of that statement. Now, if a load of 40 ton, and the mass of 175 kg is lifted to an height of 70 meter, you can see now. So we are asked to what load will be carried? What is the load that will be carried through height 50 meter, given that the mass is 260? Okay, we don't know the load. We are given that the mass is 260 kilogram, and the height is 50 meter now. Okay, so these are the parameters that were given in the question. Okay, now. Well, to solve this question, we still go the same way. Just change these variation signs to equals to sign. Okay, so I'm going to have L equals to K multiplied by mass all over the height. Okay, now to get the value of K, replace L as 40, M as 75, 175, and H as 70. So I'm going to have 40 multiplied by T, which is the ton, multiplied by K, multiplied by M, okay, equals to K multiplied by 175, all over height, which is what? 70. Okay, 40 times 70. 40 times 70 is 2,800. So I'm going to have 175k is equals to 2,800. Okay, divided by 175. This is 175, and this is 175. Now 2,800 divided by 175, that will give us 16. So the value of k is equals to 16. Now, having gotten the value of k as 16, we can now proceed to calculate the load when mass is 260 and height is what? 50 meter. All we have to do is that just replace the value of K, M, and H as 16, 260, and 50 respectively. Okay, K is 16, so I'm going to have L equals to 16 M all over H. L equals to, now we are looking for L now. M is 260, so I'm going to have 260 multiplied by 16 all over H. Okay, are you there? L equals to 260 multiplied by 16. 260 times 16 will give us, that is 4,160. 4,160 divided by 50. Divided by 50. That is 83.2. You understand? 83.2. Okay? The unit is in ton, so leave it in ton. L equals to 83 ton. Do you understand? Okay, the load that the question is to calculate is I want you to pay attention now. Well, you can put your answer like this. So therefore, the load that will be carried through an height of 50 meter given the mass as 260 kilogram is 83 ton. Do you understand? Okay, let's look at the another question here. Given that the energy E varies directly as the resistance R and inversely as the square of the distance, obtain an equation connecting E and R, given that E equals to 32 over 25 when R equals to 8 and D equals to 5. Okay, question here, calculate the value of R when E equals to 16 and D equals to 3. Calculate the value of D when R equals to 5 and E equals to 5 over 6. And the third question under that, find the percentage increase in the value of R when each of E and D increases by 3%. Okay, that's the right question. So I want to pay attention as I solved. Do you understand? I want to listen very carefully as I solved. Now, let's erase this.
To watch the complete class, kindly click on the link in the description of this video or the comment section. Okay, see you in the next class.